Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. First and foremost, thank all y'all for checking up on me and everything like that. I shut the phones down for a multitude of reasons. One of the reasons, because the motherfucker wasn't working. But, the other one was, but it's been a rough little stretch here, as y'all heard, we had another run in here with a damn drunk ass. I don't know what it is. And believe it or not, the drunk drivers is all before 3 a.m. I mean, all before 3 p.m. So they like early day drinking. That's an 18-month span. So I think I'm going to have to get rid of Black Beauty when she get up out the shop. That bitch cursed. I'm going to have to go ahead and let her go. I love her, though. She did me right. She did this family right. We been all around the country in that damn thing. That thing only 2 years old and got like 100,000 miles on it. That's like I think it's 2021. Oh my God, 100,000 miles on it. So I will get rid of it. But damn, you know, y'all know how I go. I plan on keeping it for another couple years, but gotta go. Well, anyway, being beat up, I'm gonna address this situation. The other night, man, I don't know if it was Monday, Sunday. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm not really sharp right now. Let's just put it that way. But I hear some barking and shit. It was one of the nights. I'm in a little bit of pain, so I took me some of that good old CBD. And y'all keep in mind, I'm one of them people, I never did a drug a day in my life. So when I got in the accident, one of the other accidents, my boy from Cali sent me some good 500 milligram CBD. And yeah, I was feeling good. But anyway, the boys, was it Chubb, Odell, Tommy, they out there barking and messing with damn fly. They out there, yeah, my hand is jacked up, draining. So that's why I'm keeping the towel on there. But so I hear them barking, I kick them out. And I go back to bed. I'm like, y'all tripping, man. Y'all here just really horse playing. They wasn't trying to fuck with Mandela like that. But so then I hear barking again about an hour. I don't know when it was. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But they barking outside. And my dogs usually don't do that. At nighttime, they be pretty quiet. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, you might get one little asshole like that one little dog I told you we call Ugly. He'd do some shit like that every now and then, but you know what I'm saying? But not all of them. So I get up, I go check. Everybody look cool, but they still like sort of glaring out the thing. So I'm like, okay. I flash my light, but all I see is Mia's work truck out there and shit. But I'm like, okay, because we stay in the country. Stray dogs and shit be coming, fucking with them. Go back to bed. They do this shit again. I'm like, all right, man. So I grab my, my fofo. I'm like, let me see what they talking about. Go out there and look again. Well, now I'm standing. I'm trying to be incognito. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got the light. I got the lights off and shit. I'm just standing out there. I don't see or hear nothing. I'm like, okay. So the next morning, after I go back to bed again, next morning, you know what I'm saying? I go out there and it's all kind of sandwiches. Like real sandwiches out in the motherfucking driveway. Like little sandwiches. Not rolls or nothing. Like sandwiches. Like a brisket sandwich type shit. I'm looking and it has some weird looking shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So still I'm trying to get a situation the benefit of the doubt. Then the neighbor, you know what I'm saying, tells me like, yeah, I seen, like a car kept coming up and down here, and I guess, one of them at her spot sort of stepped out on him, or whatever. And the car, she said it kept driving, but they had seen it up and down. Now, y'all keep in mind where I stay at is it's very desolate. There's cows and shit that live out here, So anyway, the part I ain't told nobody is that, you know what I'm saying, what was fucked up about this shit is I know the sandwiches was fucked up. First of all, you ain't finding sandwiches in your motherfucking driveway at 6 o'clock in the morning. And you know what I'm saying? There's food scattered around. But you know what I mean? But then I'm noticing that Chubb ain't acting right. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't the typical not acting right. And I noticed that some of the dogs got into a little scrape. So now I'm looking at them like, what the fuck? Because they don't really get into scrapes like that. You know what I'm saying? Not the homies. but they will over food, like a special food or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to go, like he had curled up and, like, you know, went into the back part of the house. So it's an area that my big ass can't reach, especially not being all beat up. But man, I guess adrenaline that took over, and I'm like, man, I gotta get my motherfucking dog. So I'm maneuvering all up under this motherfucking house through these beams and shit. And I had to grab this dude and, like, trust me, with a hurt hand and a motherfucker that's damn near 100 pounds. So yeah, I get him out of there. He ain't looking the greatest, and I hit him with the charcoal and shit. Hit him with some more charcoal. Get him in the bathtub. He cool. You know what I mean? He threw up a little bit and shit. You know what I mean? But I think he had threw up before. But you know what I'm saying? Really, still 2 days later, he still ain't shit, which I don't like that. But that's better than just bloody diarrhea and shit. You know. But he eating, his appetite is good, so I expect him to take a shit and be all the way back on point and shit, you know what I'm saying, here real soon. But anyway, you know, a neighbor told me, like, yeah, somebody was, you know, over here. She had the same type of little sandwiches, you know, but she got a couple bullies too. So, you know what I'm saying, long story short, of course, you know, dumb motherfuckers is playing silly again. And my thing is, I don't know who it is, you know. I know a few individuals through email, through social media and all that shit. I seen that shit. They reached, it wasn't me. I ain't had nothing to do with that shit, bro. I don't really play that. We might not agree, but I don't fuck around like that. All that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, whatever. But I'm just telling people, man, look, and like I say, I don't know, so I ain't gonna say nothing. It could be a motherfucker around here that don't like us, you know what I'm saying? That's done happened before, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, I don't find it to be a big coincidence that this is something that generally happens in the American bully world. And then, you know, I got a couple more messages through social media, because like I said, I hadn't had the phone, but on social media, I had my shit up. And, you know what I'm saying? And you could call through WhatsApp and shit like that, because it would still hit my tablet. But anyway, you know, I heard a couple weirdo individuals, and y'all know who they is, have been talking about asking for my address and things. So I'm going to look into it. But all I'm going to tell y'all is this, bro. Yeah, I'm going to set up the new camera system, better camera system, motion detectors, all that shit. I'm gonna start putting that old guard dog up front again or whatever. But I don't want nobody in this community to judge me for what happens next. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. People think that playing around, you know, this ain't like, evidently they didn't talk to the OGs. It's the reason why they ain't really like to test me. But I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Y'all think that poisoning people's dogs is some kind of game. That's ugly shit. But even coming anywhere around my house, I'm going to take it as I'm supposed to. And like I say, some people, and I mean, y'all, I'm me, man. So y'all take it how you want to. But when you come around where my family be at, understand I don't give a fuck about yours. I mean what I say. I know y'all say, oh, this is social media, you should know. I mean what I say. I'm cut from a whole different type of cloth. And it might be that some people need to learn this again. And they might need to learn it the hard way. I'm not an internet personality. You know what I mean? I'm an old street dude that happened to love dogs that ended up on the YouTube. But y'all gonna fuck around and find out. Because the one thing I don't like is them type of games. You know what I mean? First of all, don't try to harm no animals. I don't give a fuck. My animal, nobody. Don't be doing that. That's stupid shit. Never got involved in that kind of shit. But when you disrespect the home, you know? All right. That's all I can tell you. All right. So at this point in time, I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't know for sure who it is, but I got some people lurking. And one thing about it is when people try dumb shit, they can't help but to talk. Just like you idiots that was asking people about my address or whatever. I put my address out there, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's anybody's address is easy to find. But like I said, I believe strongly that if I wasn't high the other night, we'd be talking about something totally different. You know what I mean? Y'all come with sandwiches. You know what I mean? I would have grabbed that con 12 and let off about 12 nice rounds at y'all asses, dead serious. Wouldn't have gave a fuck. You know what I mean? But I'd like to catch y'all around here again. I don't know what this community is about, that y'all that thirsty and that y'all that desperate, that y'all try to kill people's dogs, that y'all try to make up lies, that you go on here on these computers talking about who you want to fight and all this dumb shit, when really all it is about dogs. But y'all so thirsty, and y'all complain about the monies that y'all lost, and y'all do all this lying and all this showboat and all this bullshit, when really it's a dog conversation. But now y'all taking things once again, and it ain't just the new cast. This shit been going around since the beginning, where you always get individuals who try to do little silly stuff. And that needs to be eradicated. You know what I mean? It needs to be eradicated one way or the other. And like I say, you know what I mean? I'm down with the other. You know, this all has gotten to be too much. You know, people don't feel safe in this community because of the weird ass mentality. You know what I mean? If you're an outsider, and that's why at first when this shit, I wasn't gonna go and do a big Facebook live. Oh my God! And I wasn't gonna do all that, man. Last thing we need is a big ass, you know, hoopla. But I'm just letting y'all know, the people who's concerned with me. Yeah, the shit did happen. They've done it multiple times to many kennels that I've told y'all about. This is the shit, the weird shit that they do. But at the same time, though, you know what I mean? I already got their addresses. And I ain't coming for no dogs. I said what I said. I said what I said. And that big nose dude, you know I don't play. So I don't know why you didn't warn your homies. But you better get that bodyguard again, too. You might need 2 or 3 Billy Blacks. But I don't think he had nothing to do with it, honestly, because he know. He'd rather jump in a pit of alligators with hamburger drawers on than to fuck with me. So I'm thinking that somebody is real stupid. And I got a good idea who's real stupid. But I'm gonna find out. I just wanna let y'all know I'm cool. But I'm gonna find out. And we need to get these type of people out of the community. Not just the fact of poisoning people's dogs, but this whole mentality of doing such salacious and stupid ass things. You know what I mean? This is scandal at its best. You know, this is just the most scandalous shit you'd ever want to see in the community. All the things that we see going on. You know what I mean? And I'll talk about that in the next video, but it's too much going on. We got to change this community, and we need to change it in many ways. But y'all see me back on this thing, man. I'm going to get right, get to texting everybody, calling everybody, saying what's up, and we're going to get it cracking. But I'll holler at y'all next time. Much love. Peace.